everyone, Adam here with another review of the Tales from the Darkside. And today's episode is the word processor of the gods. And this episode stars Bruce Davison, who went on to be in X-Men 1 and 2, was in 3 episodes of V, the TV series, had roles in Spies Like Us, Amazing Stories. I'm sure most people are aware of Bruce Davison. He has pretty much been in a lot of things. And this was directed by Michael Gornick, who did a few more episodes of Tales from the Darkside, directed Creepshow 2, and a couple of episodes of Golden Years. And it's based on a short story by Stephen King. And the original US air date is the 25th of November 1984. And the plot centres around Richard Hagstrom, a struggling writer who's living with a family who has no respect for him. His wife is more interested in playing bingo. His son is more interested in playing the guitar. After Richard's brother and his nephew die in a drunken car crash, his nephew has left him a word processor. But Richard soon discovers that whatever he writes on the word processor will come true when he's just fooling around writing things like, "My wife's photo frame is on the dresser," but if he hits delete, it disappears. And to get it back, you have to hit execute. So Richard uses it to see if other things will work. So he sees if he can get Spanish doubloons. By saying there's Spanish doubloons on the floor. And it works. Then he realizes he can use it to change his life. And because his son has no respect for him, he actually deletes him. Which his wife doesn't even notice that they used to have a son. Basically, once you've been deleted, you no longer exist, or you never existed. To the point that he realizes he wants to change his life. And he wants to be married to Belinda, who turned out to marry his brother. So he uses the word processor to change things around. So he's married to what used to be his brother's wife, but it is now his wife. And he brings back his son, who built the word processor, back to life, but deletes his own wife. But the thing is, the word processor overheats, but just in time to get his life the way he wants it. As for what I thought of it, it's an interesting episode. Bruce Davison, I'm sure everybody knows him, he gives a good performance as a man just sick of his wife, sick of his child. And it's decently directed. I mean, it's always fun watching old TV shows and seeing a word processor and the discs they use, which was like this big. Yeah, I mean, there's no real moral of the story. If you get a magical word processor, just change your life. Because usually in a story like this, it usually goes wrong, but no, things worked out for the better for him. It's a pretty strong episode. Probably, I like it more than the original technology-centric episode of Mookie and Pookie. This one I think is better. There is obviously some Stephen King touches in here. You can tell. I'm not sure how closely it is to the short story. I've never read the short story to this. Yeah, and you can tell the series is finding its feet. I know it's only the first season, but the episodes are getting really quite good so far now. So this episode I'm going to score it 7.5 out of 10. I did really enjoy this one. I like Bruce Davidson's performance. So let us know, what do you think of this episode if you've seen it, the word processor of the gods. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm Adam, and I'll see you again soon.